Let us recapitulate the rules of writing the small circle. How do we write the circle? To write the circle there are two directions, left direction and right direction. The small circle when standing alone is written with left motion. Okay, like this. Whether it is small circle or large circle. Then the circle is written inside the curves. Okay. Outside the angle formed by two straight strokes. When attached to straight strokes, the circle is written with the left motion. Suppose, sit. Circle is written with the left motion, isn't it? Like this only. Left motion. Suppose sweet. When it is attached to straight strokes without having any angle, then the circle is written with the left motion. Suppose when you write like this, initial circle should be read first. Then E vowel. E, then E. Initial circle should be read first. Then preceding vowel to the stroke. E, then consonant, it, sit. Okay, like this. Sweet. Large circle, left motion only, isn't it? Left motion. And you know, initially hooked straight strokes. Bar, dar, char, jar, kar, gar. These are the straight strokes hooked for R, written with right motion. Par, bar, tar, dar, char, jar, kar, gar. Initially hooked strokes, straight strokes. Par. Par plus A. Pray. Par plus A. Pray. Good. Pray. Phonetic structure. Per, heavy dot, second is A. Pray. Suppose before that yes has come. Suppose yes is there. Then this will become spray. This yes is represented by a circle. Suppose we want to put a circle plus spray, we want to put. Okay, a circle S. Small circle represents S only. Okay. If a circle S, initially the word, if it comes before a straight stroke hooked for R, it can be written on the same side of the R hook. See. Like this. Same side, that is with which motion? With which motion? Riding the hook, right motion. A small initial hook written with the right motion adds R to straight strokes. That is why we have formed par, bar, tar, dar, char, jar, kar, gar. So, if a small circle has come, now this can be written. This initial circle should be read first. Then, R is implied. Even if we don't write, we can get that sound. Okay. will have to imagine, because it is written with the right motion. A. Spray. Spray. Suppose you write like this, what will happen? This plus P plus A. Spray. Isn't it? Because ordinarily, when attached to straight strokes, circle is written with the left motion, initial S, which is represented by a small circle. Before a straight stroke, hooked for R, is expressed by writing the circle on the same side of the R hook. That is with right motion. That means when the circle is this side, it means that R is implied. Eta. Eta. Okay. Sweeter. Swa is represented by a large circle. Now, you can write like this. Swa. Swa. E. E. Tar. That means R hook is implied because you have written this large circle on the side of R hook. Okay. If you write like this, what will happen? Sweet. Swa. T only. Sweet. It will become sweet. See? Sweet. Because swa plus E. Sweet. Whereas, because you have written the large circle on the R hook side, it means that R consonant is implied. You have to think that there is, because you are written on the R hook side. Sweeter. Utter. Utter. Suppose stutter. That means you have written it on the side of R hook. So, it stays there, plus R, plus stutter. Stutter. Now, let us see the rule. Initial S. Initial S is represented by small circle. Swa, large circle. St, small circle, large circle, small loop. Initially, in the beginning of a word, initial S, swa or st, before a straight stroke hooked for R. That means preceding. Before a straight stroke hooked for R is expressed by writing the circle. Circle means a small circle or large circle, or loop on the same side of the R hook, that is with right motion. Initial S or swa or st before a straight stroke hooked for R is expressed by writing the small circle or large circle or the loop on the same side of the R hook, that is with right motion, because R hook is written with the right motion only, isn't it? Pray. Ordinarily you will write pray. This is a straight stroke hooked for R. Okay, it is written with the right motion only. Right motion. Spray. Here, initially in this word, this has come. This is represented by a small circle. So, before this straight stroke hooked for R, if this comes, which is represented by a small circle, can be written on the same side like this. Like this. Just I will enlarge it. See? Like this. Same side. Now, right. Initial circle should be read first. This plus. Then what is that? Double consonant per. Then A. Long vowel. So, initial circle should be read first. This. Then per hooked form. Initially hooked straight stroke. Per and A. This per A. That means here we don't write the R hook, but we get the consonant. That is the fun of this art. Spray. On the line. Similarly, eater. Eater. Straight stroke hooked for R. Before this, swa has come, suppose. Now, eater is there. Now, sweeter. Large circle is written like this. Isn't it? Swa plus E plus ter. Because the large circle is on which side? R hook side. Therefore, R is implied. R consonant. Sweeter. Swa, E, initial circle should be read first. Sweet, ter. Ter is there. Why? Because the circle is written on the R hook side. Suppose you will write like this. What will happen? The circle is simply attached to the straight stroke. Swa. If you put sweet, isn't it? So, if a circle, if a small circle or large circle, initially if it is written on the R hook side, then R is implied. We have to think that there is consonant or sound. Suppose, utter. You write utter. Initially, it has come before this straight stroke hooked for R. So, because this is still loop, small loop, ist plus R. Tar. So, this R is implied. It is meant that there is R sound. Sound. Pure consonant sound. Ist O. Ist O. It is written with the R hook side. Kar is there. Kar. Kar. So, we will have to imagine that there is R sound. Ist plus O plus kar. Stoker. Stoker. Suppose you write with the left motion. It is not on the R hook side. This is the R hook side, kar. Isn't it? Therefore, how to read this? Ist plus O plus K only. Stoke. Initial yes, swa or sti, before a straight stroke hooked for R is expressed by writing the circle or loop as it may be on the same side of the R hook with the right motion. This swa or sti preceding a straight stroke hooked for R. Preceding means occurring before. A straight stroke hooked for R is expressed by writing the small circle or large circle or the loop on the same side of the R hook. That is with right motion. R hook is always written with right motion. Okay? That is the rule. In other cases, the small circle is written inside the initial hook. Whether it is R hook or L hook, that's the only first rule. When S, SWA or ST occurs before a straight stroke hooked for R, the circle or the loop is written on the same side of the R hook. That is the only rule. In all other cases, you will have to show the circle and the hook clearly. How? Let us see the examples. Offer. This is clear. We write offer. Now suffer. This has come. So this plus, you see, suffer. Circle is written. This plus R. Initial circle should be at first. This R. Then double consonant. Per. Suffer. You want to write it with? Okay. You see, circle like this. Okay. This for suffer. So the circle and the hook are to be shown clearly. The circle and the hook are to be shown clearly. Next. Prosper. Per. Circles per. Per. Prosper. Position writing rules same. For above the line. Line dash first place. Prosper. Per. You see, R hook is clearly shown. Circle is written inside the R hook. Here inside the hook. Similarly, the circle, in other cases, the circle is written inside the hook. Per is there. This has come. Per. Before that, this has come. So it is clearly shown. Prosper. So that rule was initial S. This is middle. This is middle. Initial S or SWA or ST occurring before a straight stroke hooked for R. Initial, beginning. But this is not beginning. That first rule. No. So in all other cases, we will have to show the hook and the circle clearly. The circle is written inside the hook. Mystery. Circle, sir. Me is ter, e. Mystery. Here, you see, this dot should not come here because there is S consonant. Therefore, it is written there itself after M. Me. Suppose. E. Me. S. Circless. Circle plus E. Mystery. It is not a mystery. 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 Then personal. Personal. Per. Null. Before null, A has come. Don't see the spelling. That sound is A. Personal. Null. Personal. Apply. apply. But supply is supply. Initial circle should be read first. Pal. That circular is written inside the hook. You don't increase the size of the hook. Don't increase the small hook. That initial hook is a small hook. Don't increase the size of the small hook. If you want, you can put the circle smaller. Destroy. The circle star. Destroy. Destroy. The circular star. Destroy. You can clearly show the circle and the hook. See how you will have to write. Observe and adopt. Suppose, in case it is not possible to write the circle inside the L hook, if there is any inconvenience, then write the stroke L. For example, forcible. Forcible. You will have to write like this. But this is inconvenient because we will have to write like this and then like this. So in such cases, you write the stroke L. Bell. B-L. Forcible. Musical. Musical. That's all. Write the musical. Music. Because you cannot put this here, Uditham. No, because the consonant is here. It is not, though it is intervening between M and S, but S is not having vowel places 1, 2, 3. It is an abreviative form, isn't it? You cannot follow that rule. Third place intervening is written before the second stroke at the end, before the second stroke. But this is not a basic stroke. It is an abbreviated form. Therefore, U diphthong should be written here only. Musical. Musical. Okay, here the point is you cannot write music because you have to write the circle inside the curve. Then how can you write like this? Musical. So this is not convenient and this is not readable. Whatever you write, you will have to read it back. So when this is not convenient, use the L instead of kal. You write the L, stroke L. So in case L hook is not convenient, stroke may be written. After T or D. After T or D. T or D. Circle of gar. How do you find circle? Like this. Skar or gar. Skar. 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 Circle is written with left motion. Now how you are writing? What is this portion? Right motion. But after T or D, suppose degree, you got general letter. Okay. Disagree. Now you say left motion. Disagree. Left motion. Don't write like this. Because outside the angle, it may mislead. So it is written with the left motion. After D, disgrace. See? Disgrace. 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 it is written with the left motion. Skirt. T skirt. Skirt. Is the name? Name. Generally you don't find good examples for this. So don't worry. After T or D, the circle of a skirt or sgar is written with the left motion and not outside the angle. When skirt, circular skirt, when the skirt occurs after P or B, that consonant R is omitted. We need not represent the consonant R. For example, prescribe. We write prescribe. Circle written outside the angle formed by two straight strokes. We have written only prescribe, but there is no word prescribe. So we automatically read it as prescribe because R is heard very little. Therefore, it is no representation at all. That means we don't write the consonant at all, but we get the sound. There is no representation of writing of the consonant, but we get the sound of R. Okay? Prescribe. When scale comes after P or B, consonant R is omitted. Subscribe. 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 After B, skr has come. Skr. But there is no representation for R. There is no representation of the consonant R. We write only subscribe. When skr comes after P or B, consonant R is omitted. Very simple. Only a very few cases. You practice words in exercise number 47, 48 and grammar lakhs in this chapter from very, there, more, remarked, mere, Mr., nor, near, surprise, surprised, sure, pleasure. There is a phrase, they are. There above the line, they are. Then practice exercise number 49 and 50. Method of practice, you know how you have done exercises. Method of practice of exercise number 23, 24, 25, 26. The same method you will have to follow. Before going to practice the passages, you thoroughly practice grammar lakhs. Daily you practice grammar lakhs. Check up the memory of grammar lakhs daily. Don't increase the size of the initial hook. You can reduce the size of the circle when you are writing the circle inside the hook. But don't increase the size of the hook. There may not be a problem to write the circle inside the large hook. For example, civil. Safely you can write. So you can reduce the size of the circle. Okay. But here don't write big hook. It is a large hook, not big hook. Okay, not a huge hook. Small circle, large circle. There is no huge circle or a big circle. Similarly, hook, small hook, large hook. There is no big hook or huge hook. Be careful with regard to the size of the hooks.